Okay, just time for the weekly update. This is the raised bed that had the grapes in it. Uh, some of them I managed to train, some of them still need a lot of work. Anyway, there's the broccoli that was left that we wound up planting out here. The buckets were to keep plastic up off of the seedlings because the day or so after we planted them we had a freeze. Then here we've got red cabbage that's doing okay. I believe this stuff's only been in the ground for about a week. So, and then here's the rutabaga that we planted. I'm probably going to go ahead and try and start some more, some carrots or something and stick them in this end of the bed, because when I turn on this sprinkler to water the bed, the whole thing gets watered. And there's the plastic that we spread over it to help protect them from the freeze. But so this bed's doing okay. Some of the plants have some strange yellowing on the leaves. I think it's just from getting used to being planted in this soil rather than in the nutrient-rich seed starting mix that they were in. Most of the red cabbage look okay. That one over there has got a lot of discolorations to its leaves. I don't know quite why, but hopefully it'll make a comeback. They're not really getting enough water. The leaves are a little bit wet right now because we had a small drizzle this morning. I need to actually water things right now. So, but that's this bed. Out here, like this is the plastic. It was a bag for covering equipment in a surgical situation. My wife's a nurse, so when they take this stuff out of its packaging, even if they don't use it, it's no longer considered sterile for surgery. So we use them for leaves and stuff like that. They're pretty heavy-duty plastic, so I split one and used it to cover this bed during that freeze last week. So worked really well. So that's that bed. It's doing good. And this bed has the collards in it, having the same issue with some of the discoloration of the leaves. Like I said, I think it's just the plants trying to get used to the new soil and probably not being watered quite as often. They didn't get watered yesterday because we had a little bit of drizzle on and off all day, so things stayed pretty damp. I should have gotten up and watered them this morning though, so I'm going to water things here in a minute. But this bed is nothing but collard greens, which is why it's spaced as far apart as it is. There's a few of them that got stuck in between just because we had more than would fit in the bed, and the wife didn't exactly space them very evenly. I told her just space them out so all the plants fit, and so she started with 3-foot spacing and then wound up stuffing some in to make up the difference. But I'm sure they'll still do fine. They might be a little bit crowded, but that's okay. We'll keep them watered, and I'm probably going to fertilize this bed because it doesn't have quite the same soil mix or amendments that some of the other beds, that the other two beds do.